Hello, everyone. I'm Jan Angel, your 26th District State Representative. Thank you for joining me today on Legislative Update. This is the week of the budgets. Washington has 3 state budgets: operating, capital, and transportation. Proposals for each of the budgets have now been released. Today, I want to talk with you about what has the most attention in Olympia and throughout the state, and that's the operating budget. Both the House and the Senate Democratic budget proposals rely heavily on $3 billion of federal stimulus money to balance the state budget. This is one-time money that is funding ongoing programs. These budgets also use nearly $2 billion in one-time state dollars, money that will not be available for the next budget cycle in 2 years. The House budget proposal removes $780 million from the state's capital construction budget to balance the operating budget. This is money that's normally used for the construction of schools and colleges and other public facilities. I remain concerned that this will set up the state for future budget shortfalls that could surpass the current $9 billion state budget deficit. Because the legislature is not actually making systemic changes to the process, we may very easily be right back in the same situation in the very near future. It may be even worse if inflation becomes a factor, and I think it will. I am especially concerned with the proposed deep cuts in our kindergarten through 12 education system. It appears that these deep cuts may be a way to convince the public that a tax increase for education is needed. This is not so. We can balance the budget, fund education, and protect our most vulnerable without raising taxes on our hardworking families. The process from here is that both the House and the Senate will pass their budgets respectfully. The budgets will be sent to a conference committee that will work out differences into a single budget document that will be presented to the legislature for final passage. Washington's citizens need a long-term leadership, not short-term fixes. Placing a Band-Aid on our budget problems in hopes of a better economy in the future or for voter-approved tax increases down the road is the wrong approach. Families are prioritizing their needs. They're finding different ways to get things done, and they're changing the way they go about their daily routines to streamline their own finances. I believe state government should do the same thing. And now, I would like to introduce you to Evan Linnaeus. Evan is serving this week as my legislative page. He's a 14-year-old student at West Sound Academy in Poulsbo and lives in Port Orchard, my home city. Each week, our legislative session, we have approximately 50 students from age 14 to 16 from across the state that serve right here as our legislative pages. They assist with the legislature's work by making deliveries and performing other necessary tasks. Our pages also spend part of each day attending Page School. So, Evan, what have you enjoyed this week the most?
Just learning about the government and how it's formed, and just meeting new friends and representing you, of course.
Well, thank you. Have you enjoyed the week?
Yes.
Great. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. I also want to thank all of you for being here. Your phone calls, your letters, your emails to my office. Please contact me anytime. My phone number, 360-786-7964. And the toll-free legislative hotline, 1-800-562-6000. And our mailing address, P.O. Box 40600, right here in Olympia, 985-040600. Thank you so much for joining me on Legislative Update. I'm State Representative Jan Angel.